Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Husky's Ghost, and I just wanted to go ahead and make this weekend a little bit different. There is no group mature gaming or anything at all this weekend, so if you're expecting that, I'm sorry, this video is not for you. But it does have something to the creepy related stuff, and that's because it is October. Now, as you can see by this picture, I've been very busy decorating the house. I have a party coming up here soon to celebrate Halloween, and I just kind of been busy searching around for stuff, and I just never got around to making another video. So I just want to go ahead and do a little bit of a filler video, if you can, or I guess you could say, for this weekend. And it's just a little bit of an interesting topic I want to go over, and it involves a question. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about this. So as you can tell by the page, what are your plans on October? Are you going to be doing anything special for Halloween? Doing anything at all this month? Going to be throwing any parties? What are you watching? What games will you be playing? All those pretty silly stuff that will celebrate October. Now for me, I'll go ahead and give you a little bit of what I'll be doing this month. And since this is more of a creepy related channel, I figured this is a good month to do a topic like this. So what I'm going to be doing is that I told you already that I'll be having a party with a few friends of mine. I'm pretty looking forward to that. I'm working pretty hard on getting that done. And also for Halloween, I'll be taking my little brother out to trick-or-treating, so it's a good excuse to get some extra candy. But other than that, though, that's really all I got planned and going on. But I'm also going to be enjoying some horror movies and scary games as well. And speaking of which, I do have a little bit of a list right here that I would like to show you guys on what I plan on watching and playing this month to celebrate the month of Halloween. So let me go ahead and get that over with. Oh, and by the way, if you're going to any kind of parties or going trick-or-treating, what costumes will you be wearing, if you're wearing costumes at all, because it'd be pretty cool to hear what you will be being this year. So yeah, so here's the first thing, is that Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for the Nintendo 3DS. This is a pretty good game. I loved the first one for the Nintendo Gamecube. And when they announced the sequel, I was pretty excited for that, so I picked it up, and you know what, I really liked it. So if you have a 3DS and you don't have Luigi's Mansion, I prefer getting this because it's a great game. A little silly, cartoony, but you know, it's Luigi's Mansion, and man, this is one good sequel right here. So I'll be playing this for October. The next one is going to be more of a classic horror film. Well, it's more of a classic monster film back in Japan. It's nothing scary, but it's something I would like to kind of go with the monster use of things. And that would be Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for Nintendo Gamecube. This was the last copy they had at GameStop before they stopped selling GameCube games. But to celebrate the old classic monster movies, I figured go ahead and also play a little bit of Godzilla as well. So I'm going to be celebrating this a little bit for Halloween. Not too much of it because it's nothing too scary, but it's something classic. And I just have to go ahead and respect that. So Godzilla will be one of them. The next one, man, I had the original case for this, but sadly I had to sell it, and lucky enough I was able to find another copy, but they didn't have a case for it. So sadly I had to get one of those ugly GameStop ones, but it will be Luigi's Mansion, and I'll just show you the disc. Yeah, there we go. This was my first GameCube game, back when I got the GameCube. And when I was a little kid, this game scared the living hell out of me. It doesn't anymore, you know, it's just more fun than anything else, but I still like how dark this game is. This is probably the darkest game in the Mario series. And Luigi's Mansion holds something pretty deep in my heart, and I'm going to be playing this for sure to celebrate this month of October. Next up, it's not really a scary game, but it will be Sonic Heroes. So for those that actually have played the game, I'm pretty sure you might have an idea where I'm getting at. The game is not scary, but there is a level in Sonic Heroes that is pretty much based on Halloween, which is the Hanging Castle. And there's some ghosts and pumpkin enemies and stuff around, and it's a haunted level. And so I'll be playing that level in Sonic Heroes to celebrate this month of October. So it's a good game too. A lot of people don't like Sonic Heroes, but for me, I enjoy it so much. Alright, here's another good one. Resident Evil 0 for Gamecube. Oh boy, once I open this up, I miss these so much, the double discs. These are such a classic. You don't see games with 2 discs anymore, just to continue on the story. But, yeah, I went ahead, got Resident Evil 0 a little while ago. I'm still like in the start of the game, I've never beaten it. So maybe I could get a little further to celebrate this month of October and Halloween as well. So I'm looking forward to play this again. It's gonna bring back some good memories. And this is pretty much, I think this is the last Resident Evil game that will hold, it actually had those camera angles. You just don't know where everything is. Zombies could be lurking in every corner, and I just like those camera angles back in the classic Resident Evil days. And it just made the games more scary to me. It's kind of like the same way with Silent Hill. You know, those camera angles just get ya. So, that's another game. And those are the list of games that I'll be playing. Nothing much. You know, I don't really have all that many horror games. I did have Zombie U, but I don't have it anymore. Sadly, because I had to sell it to get some money. But maybe when the price drops, I'll probably get it again. But the game kind of got really repetitive as well. So it just kind of got a little boring after a bit too. So for those of us wondering where's Zombie U, I don't have it anymore for the time being anyways. Alright, now for the movies, there's a bit more movies here than the games, but you know, oh well. Let me start off with a childhood favorite of mine. It's the first complete season of Courage the Cowardly Dog from Cartoon Network. I loved this show so much when I was a kid. I was never able to get enough of it. So celebrating Courage the Cowardly Dog on October as well, because the series is more pretty much like family-friendly horror, but it's still horror itself, and it had some scary moments, I'll admit that. So I'll be watching this to celebrate October. The next one is a double feature, which is both Silent Hill and The Messengers. Both scary movies. Both of them are pretty good, actually, in my opinion. Some people might not really like the Silent Hill movie because, you know, it's a movie based on a game, and movies based on games are just not all that good. But for some reason, I actually did enjoy Silent Hill. The movie itself is just, it had that same feeling, and the music is the same from the games. And I don't know, I know that the story is just really clunky and just kind of unfitting from the actual canon stories, but I enjoyed the movies, you know, so that's my opinion. I'll be watching Silent Hill and maybe Messengers as well. So there's that. Speaking of Silent Hill, I also do have the sequel to the movie Silent Hill Revelations. This one, it was directed by a different director, I believe, and I'll have to say this version was a lot more gory than the first one, but for some reason I still prefer the first one over the second one. But they're both really good games. Not games, movies. I mean to say movies. But you know, I like them. I like the movie series of Silent Hill, and I love Silent Hill. So to me, I'm just like, as long as it's still good and they don't really like screw up, make the monsters look stupid or something like that, then I'm pretty much good with it. So yeah, Silent Hill will be another movie I'll be watching. The next one is Zombieland. This is more of a horror comedy, really. It's pretty much about a zombie apocalypse. I'm pretty sure a lot of you probably have seen this movie. Very funny. I really love Zombieland. One of the best zombie movies out there, and they actually put horror into a comedy. And it's really good. They did make a TV series of it, and it sucked. You know, I have to say this sucked really bad. But the movie, I'll always love the movie, and I will definitely be watching this for October. Next movie is Some people have mixed reviews of this one, but to me, it really scared me. And even if the footage is real or not, it's still really creative. I still like how they make the build up, and it just kind of makes you wonder what's really out there. So this movie kind of did freak me out a little bit, and it's The Fourth Kind. For those that don't know what The Fourth Kind is an alien-based movie about a psychiatrist who's actually trying to pretty much figure out what's going on in this little town in Alaska. And they actually have like an effect of like real life footage and acting footage all put together, kind of telling the story. Supposedly it's based on a true story. And just the way they did it was really creepy. It was pretty freaky. And I figured this would be pretty good to watch for October. So The Fourth Kind is one of them. Another one is a childhood. I used to watch this stuff all the time when I was a kid. I also read the books once in a while. I did have a lot more of these, but I lost the tapes, and I don't know what I did with the books. I probably sold them when I didn't even realize it. So this is the only movie I've got so far, but it's a classic, and that would be Goosebumps. This one is Welcome to Dead House. Like I said, there's a bunch of different stories and movies out there, and this is one of them. And I figured this would be pretty much a little silly video I could be watching for October. This was actually played on the first Halloween party that I did, and some people kind of watched it and laughed and stuff. But it's a good series to watch for October. Next one is a triple feature DVD, and these are classics. These are pretty much horror films, but they're pretty badass films as well. And that would be the Alien series. And this one has Alien, Aliens, and Alien 3, all three of them. Doesn't have the fourth one. But my most favorites will have to be the first and second. The third one I kind of care less for. It just didn't feel the same. But Aliens, the second one, will probably be the best in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions too, because this was a sequel done right. So Aliens is going to be another film I'll be watching for October. And of course, the last series right here. I got into this series a little bit ago. I just never was able to get the movies, but I found this in the Halloween section of at Walmart, and it held 3 movies. I kind of wish I held the first and second one, but it doesn't. I don't really care much for the third one because the third one was really out of place. But that would be the Halloween collection that they have. It's a 3-film set, and it actually holds Halloween H2O, Halloween I can't say that word. I can't say it today. But the last one is Halloween Curse of Michael Myers. I love Michael Myers. Halloween is one of my most favorite slasher horror films made, especially for Halloween. So this is something I will definitely be watching for the month of October. And lastly is another Halloween film, but this one, some people don't really like it because, as usual, it's done by a different director. Rob Zombie's version of Halloween. I went ahead and just opened this yesterday. Actually, I checked out the DVD. It worked pretty well and stuff. But I'll be watching this as well. I like Rob Zombie's version of it too. It kind of explains more of Michael Myers' childhood and stuff like that. I don't really understand why some people don't like it. I could understand at some parts, but it was still a good film. I still like this. It's welcome to my view, and this is something I'll be definitely be playing for Halloween as well. So yeah. And with that said and done, that's the stuff I'll be playing and watching for October. I'd like to hear your thoughts, what you'll be doing this month of October as well. What you're watching, playing, doing, parties, trick-or-treating. Doesn't matter, this is October, and this is where Halloween is. So, feel free, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. Now with that said and done, I will try to get back to the Creepy Mature Gaming series and stuff. I just never got around to it lately because I've just been busy with other stuff. So hopefully this video was good for you guys, and I'd just like to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah. Other than that, I think that is it. So I'll catch you guys next time. Yeah. Later.